Hello everyone, my name is Creativemind, and I am going to give you some tidbits tonight from Creativemind. This is a card that I made that's a storybook card. You can get this die from Amazon. It's a very nice die, makes a beautiful, beautiful card. But guess what? This beautiful card would not fit in any envelopes I could find. So, my special tidbit from Creativemind is, why not make your own envelope to put your card in? And you can make it designer if you like. So what I'm going to do is show you how to make this designer envelope when you have a card that just simply will not fit in an envelope. First of all, I start with Dollar Tree, my favorite little store. Oh, pardon me, the $1.25 tree now. I start with the $1.25 tree, and I bought these clasp envelopes. They are sizes 6 by 9. Then I use my favorite paper pack, which is called Country Road from Hobby Lobby. I love these papers because these papers are such a nice texture. They don't tear easily, they don't rip easily, and they have lots and lots of beautiful different patterns and colors. And you can buy all different kinds of colors of this paper in Hobby Lobby, and makes really good envelopes, really do. Now, whether you're going to cut them out or design your own. Well, my video tonight is all about designing your own matching envelope for your cards. As you can see, I have a matching envelope for this storybook card. So I start with my envelope from the $1.25 tree. And it's just the gold clasp envelope. Again, the size is 6 by 9, and it has the little clasp in the back, and you can see. Sorry about the shadows. I'm doing this at 1:30 in the morning because I get these ideas in my creative mind, and I just have to get them out before I go to sleep. So then what I do is I cut out the paper from that paper pack, the 12 by 12 paper, and I cut it to the size of the envelope. So you see that it fits perfectly on the envelope. Then what I like to do, now you could use more than just a tape roller, but whatever you use, whether it's glue or tape roller or even two-sided tape, be sure that it's something that sticks well, because these envelopes are made so that you can mail them. So you don't have to you can give it to someone as a gift in the envelope, or you can mail it. So I just put my little tape, make sure it's close to the edges, and then I put a little few splashes in there just to give it a little bit more adhesive. And then I can just lay my paper right on top of the tape and press it down. Then I use my tool to make sure it's nice and tight and flattened. I can go both ways and make sure it's nice and tight and flattened on there, like so. Then I flip it over. Now the trick to the back side is, what you have to do is you have to go ahead and raise that little clasp that's on the back. So I raise the clasp that's on the back of my card. And then what I do is I take my other sheet of paper, which is still the 6 by 9. I place the 6 by 9 paper in the exact position where I want the paper to be. And then I press it down right in the little clasp so that the clasp comes through the paper. So there, as you can see, it's pressed. If you can see right there, it's pressed in so that's right through the paper. And of course it's on the page so you can see where the paper is, so it fits all over like that. Now the trick to this side is put that paper through the little clasp right there. But then instead of lifting it off, you can just lift it up, put your tape, get that out of the way, Put your tape roller or your two-sided tape or however you want to do it. Right along the edges. A little bit across the top. Of course, you can add more at the top if you want to at the end. Of course, I like to put little dabs all in there. And then all you have to do is lay it down. Make sure everything is lined up. Press it out. Use that tool again, that scraper tool, and press it down so it's nice and firm with the tape. And then what I do is always add a little bit at the top too. So I like to add a little bit at the top to make sure we have it nice and tight there in the corners here. Add a little tape, press it down, and I always like to press it down with this to make sure it stays. So then when you turn it over, you might say, oh, well, gosh, I have little edges there. Well, yeah, just take your little scissors, and you can cut those edges off. I like to use my little tiny bird scissors because they're my favorite little scissors. These are actually embroidery scissors, but they're perfect for cutting little areas. So I take my little scissors and cut off the edges of paper that's sticking out from the other side. Sometimes when you use your paper cutter, you don't always get it perfectly, but that's what crafting is all about. You fix it however it is, but don't worry about perfection so much as whether how you like the way it looks when you're done. So I have trimmed my edges. I think I want to trim this side a little bit too, because this side's got a little bit paper showing there. Make sure that when you're trimming, you don't cut a hole in your envelope. So that's why it's best to use your little tiny scissors or some little trimmer scissors. That'll be the best kind to use. But there you have your nice, beautiful envelope. And you can take it and you can close it up. Now, some people might say, well, you know, I don't like that gold part. I think I want to have it colored on I want to cover that up too. And you really can do that too. But this is a perfect size envelope. And like I said, I sometimes make these oversized cards. This is another one of my oversized cards. And this card will fit in this envelope. I could just decorate an envelope to match this card, just like I did the other one. And just slide it right in there. It fits inside the envelope. Doesn't stick out. You can close it up. You can put the clasp on it. And there you have it. Another oversized card fitting in an envelope. So, I hope you like this short presentation. This is my very first YouTube video on 6/7, sorry, tomorrow's already here, 6/7/2022, and stay tuned for some more tips from Creativemind. Thank you for watching. Have a good morning.